Should we do a joke at the start of the podcast?
No. Excellent. All right. Hello and welcome to episode number 6 of the Pomcast. A lot's happened this week. My name's Jarrod. This is David.
Hey, what's going on? Don't answer.
Yeah, because
Can't hear you.
that's true. Don't talk to us through the Pomcast. It's not going to work.
No, you can talk at us.
Yeah, you can talk at us. You can yell at us. Like it's just like being back home. We probably won't listen.
Just some banter, like, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. Hey, Jake, who doesn't listen.
What?
He doesn't. He told us. He said he doesn't listen to them.
Why are you saying hi? He's not there.
Make him feel bad. We'll let him know. It'll be fine. As I said, a lot's happened this week. Monday, I woke up very hungover.
That was funny.
That was funny for you. It wasn't funny for me.
It was very funny for me.
Yes, and then whole wonders of starting work and leaving David to sit and do whatever David does throughout the day.
That is true. I do live throughout the day.
And
Unfortunately.
today I'm feeling a little bit crummy, so if you hear me drinking tea, bad luck. Like then. So this week's been fun. Woke up. Well, yeah, it was Tuesday. Theresa May wandered out and into Downing Street and was like, "Hey, we're going to have an election," and everybody was like, "What?" Theresa May is currently the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
Wow. Incredible stuff.
Some people say she looks like a vampiric Batwoman. I'm inclined to agree. She doesn't have any colour in her face. It's quite concerning. We'll leave that for a little bit later.
White people.
France is pulling itself apart today.
French people.
They're having an election. Well, the first round of presidential voting is happening today. Good times.
For the President of France.
Yes, there is one of those.
That just sounds weird.
Well, they're a republic. Viva la Republique or something. I don't know. They have a particularly French national anthem. Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Probably because they're Dutch.
Oh no!
Damn, foiled. But regardless of all of that, last weekend I was quite happily following along with what was happening in Launceston. I think it was Launceston. Yeah, National Band Championships. That was fun. I was enjoying myself watching that. Well, I didn't watch it because it was happening whilst I was sleeping, but watching the results and whatnot. So that was fun. A couple of little upsets in some of the grades. 2 Victorian bands won their grades, Burundara and Croydon, B and D grade. Good work, guys. I know some of the people in that. They're probably not listening. Who does listen to this?
About 12 people.
About 12 people. Yeah, it's going well. Going really well. What have you been doing this week, David?
Yep. Just a lot of programming for some reason. Not sure why yet, but it's just been happening a lot.
Tell the lovely 12 people what you're doing.
I haven't figured out what exactly. Well, I don't really know yet. Well, I'm doing something, but it's not just making notes.
So you're coding you're coding a program that takes notes.
I mean, you take the notes in the program, but yeah. It's not very good. Mainly because I'm trying to write more of it, and
when you write more, it keeps breaking?
I haven't started.
Oh. That's all I understand code to be. It's just like, oh, this thing works now, and then they start on something else, and one line of code makes everything else break.
Well, that is why you write unit tests and automated testing, so you write your tests, you make them pass, or you write your tests first before you even have code. It's called test-driven development.
And is all of those words running through my head and colliding with nothing but the air in the other side of my ear. I don't understand how coding works. I know you sit there and you pull faces at the computer and then you occasionally gesticulate to make it seem like what are you doing?
Yeah, weirdly enough, it works half the time.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's all I've done this week. I haven't done anything else. Past weeks I've done other stuff, but this week was just programming because I was in the zone.
But the zone's back home.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, sorry.
I was wired in, and I didn't eat.
No, you really haven't eaten this week.
I don't eat most weeks.
Yeah.
Because, it's time. But my usual meals consist of breakfast.
Brexit. Oh, sorry. You weren't... Okay, go on.
Breakfast at some point between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. That's usually when breakfast comes. And then lunch is between 6 p.m. and 11 p.m.
Yeah, see, I don't know how you live like that.
And
I don't
bedtime's
understand.
between 10:30 p.m. and 3 p.m. And then I wake up at between 7 p.m.
3 p.m.
and they're all the same. 7 a.m. and what's the other one? 9 a.m.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Good.
Watching you live hurts me because eating times, I'm very traditional. I get up and I have breakfast and a cup of tea, and then I have lunchtime about 12 o'clock, and then from about 4 o'clock onwards, depends on how hungry I am, I'll have dinner.
Can't eat in the morning. It hurts. Makes me feel shit. After
I don't know how that... No, it's supposed to break the fast. That's what you're supposed to do. Give you energy throughout the day.
If I eat, then I feel crap. I'm like, I feel so full of food and I just want to sleep. So that's why I eat late, because then when I don't have to eat in the morning.
Doesn't make sense to me. It's so...
That's what my mum says. She's like, you gotta have breakfast. I'm like, no, I have a cup of tea at like 11 a.m.
That's because your mother is well educated and...
She does Tai Chi.
Yes, and she lives a healthy life, and the reason that I sort of can sympathise is mainly because I'm like 800 years older than her.
Yeah, you are.
I'm like, what is it, 885?
You've recently turned 885.
Yeah, I have, yeah. It's going really well.
So
I'm still not receiving a pension, which is really annoying. Mainly because the government doesn't believe that I'm that old. But everybody else does.
I can't understand why that would be.
I know, it's very depressing. Very depressing.
Why? So what are you afraid of, and why is it death, being so elderly?
I wouldn't say I'm that afraid of death, to be honest. Stupid politicians, that's where the fear's at. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and big puddles of water called the ocean.
Yeah, the ocean...
The ocean's terrifying.
It's a scary place. There's lots of... There's lots.
Yeah.
There's just lots of it.
And people say that drowning's peaceful, and I'm like, how can that be peaceful?
What?
No.
Asphyxiation can't be enjoyable in any sense.
No, they don't say it's enjoyable, they say it's peaceful. Just because...
Well, they've obviously never drowned before, have they?
Mm-hmm.
Unless they have drowned before, and then they get brought back to life through someone punching you in the chest. Because that's...
Ow.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even like being flicked.
Or you get your hands and you push them in a certain spot, thus to not break their rib cage and compact their chest, thus killing them more.
Yeah, let's not talk about that, because that actually makes me a little bit fearful and want to cry.
What, death? So you are feared of death?
No. I'm fearful of pain.
Strasbourg, but you're
the German
You're
city.
not really alive at that point, so
no, true, but I just don't like the thought of being
dead. You don't like the thought of your chest being compacted by a burly man wearing Speedos?
Not really, no.
That's fair enough, because you'll be dead.
Sure, okay, let's move on from burly men in Speedos.
And back to
Colliding
death,
with-
right.
No,
so
no, not
would you
back.
rather drift off gently in the night?
Rather verge off the highway, to be honest.
In the night? During
Asleep.
the day? Maybe a sunset drive? You want to drive a car off a bridge?
That could be more
Like
entertaining
a
than death.
really big bridge. And then you like wake up halfway down, you're like, oh, shit. Oh well. Better luck next. Well, no.
I don't know. Death's one of those things that I don't sort of think about because it has to happen at some point, and there's no point spending time thinking about it.
Great. Well, I've got a surprise for you, actually. We've got death right here. Come on in, death!
Yeah.
And Jarrod has died. I've stabbed him in the stomach with a butter knife.
Just because I'm 800.
Ooh, there's butter on this. Sorry.
Just because I'm 885 years old doesn't mean you can just kill me. I'm still an asset to society. Maybe. Maybe. Fuck you.
Classic, yes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's just disturbing. Please stop.
Well, say something then.
It was the Queen's birthday on Friday.
What?
She turned
91.
91.
Oh, that's not actually that old. Compared to you.
Compared to... Yeah. But in terms of a monarch reaching that age is incredible.
They're usually... I have no idea. I'm not a historian.
Most monarchs haven't really lived past 60.
That's because they haven't been modernized.
No. Also, the ones prior to Elizabeth II sort of had multiple problems with smoking and abdication. So that's always fun.
Good times.
How would you know?
What? How would I know what?
Do you even know? Oh, you know nothing about the monarchy, do you?
No.
Oh, how sad.
No.
It's kind of entertaining to read up on, to be honest.
Great. I will get to that once I finish reading the other books that I haven't finished reading.
Oh, have you finished The Prince of Milk yet?
No, I've been programming. I've said that's literally all I've done for the past week. It's programming. I haven't read. I did the exercise.
The exercise, yes, you went for a run twice.
Yeah, that was the first time was hurt. And I was like, oh, I haven't done exercise in like it's 2 months.
Since we were in London, running around Hyde Park like nuffs.
I was at 5 a.m. It was real good.
Yeah,
It was
we
about
were so jet lagged.
lovely 8 degrees and misty af.
Yeah, you couldn't see like 10 meters in front of you. It was fantastic.
I love it.
I've been walking a lot, but I think my body's starting to be like, no, just catch the bus. Just catch the bus. Yeah, my legs hurt a lot, all the time. It's great.
Damn old people.
I know it's a struggle. We've
Are
planned
they really people.
We're actually going somewhere that's not Liverpool soon. We're going to Wales next month.
What?
Not next month.
The
June.
month after.
June, the middle of June. Which,
Middle of
for
June.
all of those wonderful people back home in Australia, it's going to be probably not as cold as what it has been here, but for us it's going to be summer, which is really weird to think about.
Summer in Wales. What is it? Probably windy.
Yeah, probably windy and like 20 degrees.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good summer.
Yeah.
I could wear clothes to that because I will have to, otherwise I'll get pretty cold.
And arrested.
Well, I didn't say I'd be outside.
Oh, that's disturbing.
I will be hiding.
Because I have to drive you. That's not fun. Put on clothes.
I can catch public transport.
to Wales.
Yep.
They don't have public transport there. They have publicly pulled carts that are like goats. They're goat-driven public carts.
Oh.
Where we're not staying in anything that's got like an internet connection. Like we'll be lucky if we have a goat. We'll be lucky if we have a pot to cook with.
To cook goat.
Yeah.
Goat curry. It's very good. Get yourself some goat.
They probably
chop it up into small pieces and put it in a just bit of metal.
Just remember to bring the rice. Just remember to bring the rice.
We could just buy rice there.
Will they have rice in Wales?
I don't know. Have they got any rice fields?
I don't know.
Do they know how to import things?
Maybe. They may have to.
I don't know how to import things.
Well, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Yeah. It'll be good.
Right.
My throat really hurts.
You should stop. Never mind.
Oi!
What?
I think I know where that comment was going, and no.
Why? No. No.
So,
That's still right.
May as well bring it up now. You can have a think about what you'd like to discuss, whilst I have a little bit of a rant about the wonders of politics. Won't take long.
Politics?
Well, so for all those who either live under a rock or probably more likely don't care, the UK was due to have their next election in 2020. So they had one 2 years ago in 2015. Last year they had the Brexit referendum. And then on Tuesday, Theresa May stood out in Downing Street and said to the media, I'm calling an election, but I have to get approval from the Parliament first. So on Wednesday they had a very long debate and then they had a vote. And a lot of, it was about 530-ish members of the 650-member Parliament decided, yep, cool, we're going to have an election. There was probably about 100 people that abstained from that vote. But anyway, on the 8th of June, the British population will have the ability to reform the Parliament. And everybody's kind of having a debate over why it was either necessary or why it was called at all. And probably all the version of events that I'm subscribing to is that Theresa May has gone, we have the ability to win this, and the Conservatives can get a bigger majority in Parliament and kind of smash the Labour Party, so they're going to do it. And that's really not cool. That's not how... 2 years ago, you got given a fairly substantial majority on your own, and now you're claiming you need a bigger majority to get to deal with Brexit. No, not how that works. So it's a bit sad. You've got the Tories, and then you've got Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party, and Jeremy Corbyn's a twat. Real big twat. It's very sad to see party pull itself apart. And then Timothy Farron and the Liberal Democrats, which are
people.
I think they have 9 members in the House of Commons.
9.
But they look to be... They might get more votes this time around because they're the only ones that are we don't like Brexit. So, because Labour's sort of said, hey, we'll do it anyway.
Brexit's happening no matter what.
And it's really telling because at the same time, France is having their presidential election and they've got concerning hard left and hard right candidates that may possibly become the next president, similar to Donald Trump. And yeah,
Lovely.
It's like the world's falling apart. And then you've got people arguing about nuclear weapons.
The world has always been broken.
Maybe, but at the moment it's particularly broken.
Yeah.
My voice.
That.
My voice is going.
What?
I can feel it going.
His spoken voice.
Yeah, it's great. Getting croaky. Woo.
Like a frog.
Like a fish? Croaky fish?
Croaky fish. That sounds like...
That sounds right, yeah.
A croaky fish. A croaky fish. That's my new children's book.
So have you seen any particularly funny ads this week?
Probably, but I can't remember any of them. now that you've put me on the spot, we had this discussion last week, memories don't work.
Well, your memory doesn't work.
What?
Your
Yes, mine.
That's not what you said.
Doesn't it?
David, where are you right now?
Happy birthday. No, that was yesterday.
Oh, damn it. Why did you... No. Don't want me... Fuck you.
What? They don't know what time is. There's 12 people who listen to this.
Yeah.
And they probably already messaged someone who will not be named. It's Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa hates his birthday as well.
Really?
Yeah.
What do his elves do when it's not Christmas?
They're supposed to make the toys throughout the year.
Right.
Yeah, they go to they go to all the factories and produce all the components for Microsoft and Sony to make consoles and things and the games, and then they're paid minimum wage, and they then drink all of their money away because they've got lots of problems.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then they go back to the North Pole in December and report back to Santa, who sits on his piles of kids' letters and money and just tells them to do more work because he's a capitalist slumlord.
Well, sounds like those elves need to be unionized.
Yeah. Yeah, like our unionized carpenter in in Minecraft. He wouldn't work because of the rain. He just ran around in circles.
He did. He was out there in the rain, just running around in circles. I'm like, I told you to build a general store, carpenter. I don't know your name, even though it's written on the sign at front of your house.
I think it's Eula.
That he also built.
Yeah, he built his own house that we told him to do.
Yeah, which is odd. It's like, you build your own house so you can build me a village.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, okay. And he obliged.
Yeah, he did. All we had to do was give him the materials and suddenly... Well, actually, we didn't give him the clay, but that's fine.
Where did he get the... Yeah, but you just give him a bunch of logs, some stone, and 3,000 of your hard-earned gold coins. And he'll build you a general store.
And you have no coins left.
I am totally out of money. and the summer came around and destroyed all of my lovely cucumbers. They're all gone. They turned into dead bushes.
Yeah.
I had 27 cucumber plants.
Now they're all gone.
They're all gone, and I have no money. But I did build a nice little pier railing.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Decking thing.
Whilst I was trying to
Near
keep us
the
afloat
general
into this
store.
virtual world to have money and to progress.
Yeah. Didn't go.
So inconsiderate, making me do all the work.
Oh, I'm not sorry.
I know.
So, what makes a person interesting? Because we're obviously have no idea.
No. Today in particular, we have no idea. It's a particularly shit Sunday.
Oh, it's a hodgepodge wash of the weird socks.
What makes people interesting?
Yeah, there you go. There's the question. Put it in your mind hole.
Well, I think it...
Mind hole.
All right, thank you. I was getting there. I'd say it's a combination of what they do, so their hobbies and their work as well. Yes, that was a bird outside of the window, David. It's fine.
Scared me with its shadow.
Oh, get fucked. It would be a combination of what they do for their hobby and
Being
what
a
they do
tree.
for work, as well as
Cutting down.
what they believe in,
Horses.
their lifestyle. You believe in horse lifestyles?
No, but some people are horse people. And
Yeah.
I don't understand them.
No, I don't understand them either.
I'm
But
just really into horses.
yeah, but horses scare me. They're big and kind of dumb.
Like the ocean.
Yeah, back to that.
Horses are definitely like the ocean. I can see where you're coming from, even though I said that.
Yeah, I was about to say I had nothing to do with that train of thought.
Oh. Great. Well, to people, generally speaking, when they have a childhood or a shit life,
Okay, where is this going?
I have no idea. I'm just kind of working my way backwards from a thought I had the other day, but I don't know where I got to. So it's just a bit of a ramble.
So you're walking backwards from a point you didn't know where you were.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
I can tell. Every time you've opened your mouth, it's just been like, oh,
Okay, I mean, not quite. There were words. They just didn't make any semantic.
They didn't make any sense. Sense is the word you were looking for.
Semantic meaning. But semantic is meaning. So, semantic meaning is one of those words.
It's tautological.
Okay.
That
just made me think of tortellini, delicious Italian pasta.
No, tautological is something that either the second word or the second part of the sentence is rendered is the same as the start.
Yes.
So it's
The
repeating
opposite
itself.
of
Or
an oxymoron.
yes, tautologies are a bane in the world of literature because they come up a lot. It's like, cull that in half and make exactly the same point.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
Yeah.
I have been known to do them. My voice has just gotten lower, hasn't it?
Known to do them. A fool.
Yeah, it feels like my throat's burning.
So, who are what kinds of people do you find particularly interesting?
I like people that have a passion for something. I like people that enjoy what they do and then at the same time have a way of living their life that they will passionately believe is correct. Even if I believe it's wrong. I like those kind of people. I like definitive people. Hate people that sort of flounce about and go, I don't make up my mind about anything.
Yeah.
It's like,
I make up my mind about things all the time. David, you want to do this? Yes. David, do you want to do this? No.
Yeah.
And that's how you do it.
Yeah. I like people that they're honest enough to say to people. Yeah, or
so David, you having a good time? Not really. I'm just gonna go actually. Goodbye.
And that's why we're friends. I don't know why you're friends with me, but why are you here? It was a joke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a joke.
It was a bit of a joke.
It
was like, yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll make this into a really good joke. Tell you about the time I went to another country for the lulz.
Yeah, exactly.
There were some lulz that were had.
Well, there will be more lulz to be had when we do things. It'll be fine. I think, though, because neither of us prepared for this at all, and if you've made it to this point...
Prepared for what?
If you've made it to this point and listening to this so far,
fantastic.
Good work. And let us know and I'll send you $1.
I want to take some time out to really talk about ice cream, because I think ice cream is really good, and if I was going to start a business, I want to buy an ice cream van.
Okay, how about we discuss that maybe next week when it's not at the end of the Pomcast and nobody's going to be listening at this point.
I do like ice cream.